wait. Come on, hi. Come on, son. Come on. Yeah. Aye. Come on. Right. Right, so I'll go a little bit further. Now, if I remember rightly, there's another area here where you can actually, looks like you can get across and go right next to the burn. And this could be it on this bend. But it's still all grassed off and big reeds and everything. But I think this is where it bends out to go through the trees there. There's a place where you can kind of get across. Right, where's he? Hi, son! Come on! Hi! Come on! Come on, son! Here he comes. Hi, son! Good boy. Come on! Good boy! Good boy, son. Come on! Hi! Your aeroplane above us. Where you been, son? Where you been? What you doing? What if he's chased something through the grass or something? Gone after a rat or something. Good boy, son. Good boy. Right, I think this is it where you can see the water because you're right next. Aye, this is it. You're right next to the embankment. You can see the water. So this is. Yes, you can get down here because there's all the big boulders. You can just scumble down to get near the water. Right, so just as you pass Kership Head Bothy, you've got a place where you can get down by the river's edge here and scramble down those boulders and gone along there underneath those little bits of trees. And you're right sitting on the water, on the edge. So like I say, it's really rough though, getting through that lot to get near the edge of the water. You can just see a bit of a waterfall coming down through a gully there on the other side, just underneath the trees there. Good boy, son, good boy. Right, I'm very surprised that there's been no cyclists come past us yet. Maybe because they closed the roads down and they're doing lots of tree harvesting, might be putting them off coming along here. But I wouldn't have thought so because you can still get along by a cycle. You don't have to come across these road barriers. You can get past them, you can just pick your bike and take them through the barrier, and then just continue cycling. So I don't think it's that. Right, there was, along this track, there was loads and loads of places where the logs were piled up about 20 foot high. And I think this is, I'm coming to another place where they used to pile them up. Like I say, I don't want to go too far because by the time you've walked back and then gone up those bits of hills back to the car, you're knackered. And your feet start to hurt as well, walking on these stones. But it's just nice to come along here and refresh my memory of what you see when you come right along here. And if you stick close to the burn, it's quite nice. So here's another place where you can see the water clearly, and you're right next to the edge. But I mean, if you look at the other side, there's no way to walk along It's just all high up bracken. A single Christmas tree going out the side of the embankment. They're the kind of things that you remember, because that's unusual, that one Christmas tree growing out the side of the embankment. Right, I'll have a quick wee while I'm recording. Hi, son! Hi! Oh, he's there. Come on! Good. Where you been, son? Where you been? Good boy, son. Good boy. Go to the toilet, son. Go to the toilet. Now, every time walks in front of us. Good boy, son. Good boy. I've got to keep turning around. Oh, he's walking. So I can finish off his bloody wee. Right, good boy. Are you enjoying your walk, you? Eh? Are you enjoying your walk? Are you a good boy? Come here, you need this turn around, son. You've got one spin around. I don't know how the hell you've twisted it like that. Come here, come here, come here. I'm not putting you on you. Come here. Come here, son. What the hell? No, I'm not gonna bother. As long as it's fastened, I'm not gonna lose it. Good boy, son. Are you enjoying your walk off the leader? Are you enjoying your bit of freedom, son? Hey, yeah, good boy, son. You're enjoying your freedom off the leader, son, aren't you? Where's your leader? Where's it? Who's that? Who's that? Who's that? Who's that? Who's that? Who's that, son? Who's that? Good boy. Good boy. Right, come on, Howie. Come on. Howie. Right, so the track like this, it's like this all the way along. You come to a certain point where there's a track going up off to the right. You just ignore that, you just keep going straight all the way, keep the bottom track. And eventually you go past a huge house down in the dip on the left hand side where they've got the private gates to it. And they must drive over from Kielder village and the road, they must use the main roads to come in to get to it. Up there. And cut across country. Good boy, son, good boy. Who's that, son? Who's that? Who's that? Good boy, son, good boy. He's a good boy, son. He's a good boy. Right, I can take my hood off the top of my cap now. I'm not cold anymore. I'll just drop that down, that's it. Just keep my cap on, keep the heat in my head. Oh, you bugger away. Good boy, son, good boy. He keeps looking up the track. It's like he can sense something. Keeps looking back past me, like that. What are you seeing, son? Or what can you smell? Who's that, son? Who's that? Who's that? Who's that? Who's that? Who's that, son? Who's that? Who's that? Who's that, son? Good boy, good boy. You see his nose going. You're a good guard dog, aren't you, son? You're watching your granda. Don't want anyone coming up behind you. You're a good boy, son. Good boy. Good boy, son. There you are. Right, come on in. Oh, come on. Yeah. Good boy, come on in. Right, right, so I've come to that point now where that road's going off to the right. And this is where I stopped to talk to two cyclists that were coming down, and I was asking them where if they knew where the toll stone was, and they were trying to direct us, but they've got proper maps on their bikes. But what they thought I meant was I wanted to get to the Psalmstone, but I didn't. I wanted to go to the toll stone, which is 15 foot high. It's like a half obelisk. But they were trying to direct us to the Psalmstone, the big huge stone with a hole in it. But that's where they said that's where they had come down, because they had drove up past it. And then they came down this track here. I'm getting along here quite fast actually, a lot quicker than I thought. But because he's behaved himself and he's getting all this burnt energy gone, so by the time I go back to get back in the car, he's lying down, he'll be knackered. And then when I take him home, like I say, Natalie appreciates that he's totally fucked. He's not as a nuisance as he normally is. Yeah, son, do you want a drink? Yeah. Go and get a drink, here. Go and get a drink, here. Go and get a drink. Go on. Go and get a drink. Good boy. Go and get a drink, son. Yeah. Good boy, son. Could have just went run there, dropped down on the stones and got a drink. But I don't think he's thirsty, to be honest. But that's water's going underneath the road again. And just it's cut a groove through there, look. And it's joining Kershaw Burn down there. Right, so this is the part I was telling you about, where you get to this track that goes up. Now, when I drive over to the Newcastle side and I go up to past the Psalmstone, and you go at the top of the track where there's an abandoned bungalow on the corner where the bridge is over the burn. If you turn right there and go up the top of the road until as far as you can go, and then turn right, it starts bringing you down here to meet this track. And then you can go back along the bottom track and do a circular walk that way. But what you've got to do is just look at Google Earth or Google Maps and just check out the roads and see which way you can do a circular walk. So I could do the circular walk from where I park up at Newcastle Bridge, walk along, go up past the Psalmstone, go past it, go right to the top of the road to the T-junction, turn right, and go right to the top of the road as far as you can get, and then there's another T-junction, then you turn right, and it starts bringing you round and round and down here to meet this main track at the bottom here, where I'm on now. And then you can go that way to go back towards Newcastle, and that completes your circular walk. Right, come here, son. So this is where the cyclists, there's three lads come down here. How are you? Yeah. And they've got, like I say, they had those GPSs on the, come on, son, on the handlebars. Come on, we're going now. Come on, we're going. Are you going back the car now? Come on. Come on, we're going home now. Are we going home now? Look at disappointment, look. I'm going home now, see Tillisha. Come on. Right, this is as far as I'll go today, because like I say, it's a 13 to 17 miles walk. So you keep left there and just keep going right along the bottom track. Don't go off up there. Just keep going along the bottom track. And eventually you go past a house which is down to the left. They've got the gates up on the top of the road, and it goes down and along to that. It's like a bloody huge house what they've got. You pass that, then just keep going along the bottom track, past all the telegraph poles where the power lines gone along, and the telephone lines. And it eventually takes you back to Kershaw Bridge, where I parked the car to do the walk. Right, come on, son, away. Right, well, this battery hasn't gone off now yet, so I think I'll stop recording, put another battery in, just in case. Then I can start recording some of the journey back. Good. Right, so I've come along the bottom track to reach this junction in the road, and I'm not going to go any further. And I've just stopped to put a new battery in, turned it on after putting a new battery in, and it come up with a bloody message again, repairing your file. So I don't know why it's doing that, but I've put a new one in because, like I say, normally you get about an hour and a half on each battery, and it hasn't beep 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 and gone off yet. So right, so I'll just head back towards the car now. I've walked far enough, I think, because by the time I get back, go up that track back towards the car, uphill, it's you get knackered, especially walking on stones. Right, so I've just got to hope, or I've got some footage at the beginning of my SD card from leaving the car. So I've got to go all the way back past Kershup Head, Bothy, back past that ruin on the right hand side across the river, and then get back on that skinny track going back towards the Newcastle and Wooden Bridge to go back into England. I don't know what year it was when I first come down here, and I'd done the whole walk to Newcastle on that side. So basically I've done 13 miles there and then 13 miles back. So 26 miles I did on that day. Walk along stones. But I think it was a red hot glorious day with a bit breeze. It was perfect walking weather, so that's how I've done it. This is like a big passive place. On the inside curve, rest of the journey. I mean, I can't understand why it's still doing that repair file, because I've done everything the hint on to tell you what to do to get past that. And I don't think it's my micro SD card. It's 256 gigabyte, but it's not a cheapie. It's a SanDisk. It's an Extreme, so they're bloody expensive. And like I say, I formatted it. It had no files on it. And when I was messing about updating the firmware, obviously you've got to format the SD card again to get rid of all the files that you put on it to update your camera. So it's been formatted quite a few times, So it had no old files on it, no ghost files. What's he doing? There he goes. Likes jumping up the hills. I don't know why, but he just loves to bound up the hills. Look, what's he doing? What are you doing, son? What are you doing? How are you? He's full of the joys of spring. Right, so back to this place here, all the boulders are on the side of the burn, look. Oh, son! Come on down here, come on! Come on, yeah. Come on. Hurry. Come on, son. All of a sudden he's just come bounding through the bloody grass. But this is, oh, he's there. Where the hell's he? Good boy, son, good boy. So like I say, he's not nicking off. He's coming back. But obviously this is where they're strengthening the road because of all the big heavy duty trucks coming along here fully laden with tree logs on the back. So they've had to strengthen the roads on the sides here. So up there is the road that you go back towards Kershop, Newcastle, as you go through the trees. When you've come away from Kershop Held Bothy. But this is the best site to be on because at least in some places you can see the burn when you get close enough to it. But on that side, it's there's no place to get close to water. Right, so I wonder if I'll see any cyclists come this way from Kielder going towards Newcastle on the way back to the car. I wonder what it's actually doing, you know, when the camera comes on and it says, please wait, repair and file. I wonder what it's doing to repair it. It's like, is it reformatting it so it's going in a proper folder? And it's obviously so when you're recording it's in the proper format. I don't know, I haven't got a frigging clue. It's just annoying. I mean, I'm enjoying the walk, even more so because I haven't got Bear on the leader, pulling like hell all day to tire us out, then aches me bloody arm. This is great when I leave him off the leader and he's just wandering about, backwards and forwards, tiring himself out. And he's come up to us several times now where I've patted him, you know, messed about with his collar. Now normally anyway, if I go anywhere near, he thinks he's going to get his leader put back on it and he nicks off. But he's been coming backwards and forwards to us several times today. So he's improving. Now if you look along there, you can see where the road comes down from the Kershop Bothy and it bends round to the left and then comes back in this direction and goes along the trees here. You can just see up ahead there now on the other side. In fact, I can see, I think the smoke coming up through the tree, so might be somebody got a fire going in the bothy now. Because it is nippy like, so they'll probably lit the fire early to warm the building through, because when you go in them, they're bloody freezing when you first walk in, because there's stone walls and it's like bitter cold. So there's the bits of the perimeter wall of what might have been another house just there. Right, where's the... Oh, he's waiting. Good boy, son. Good boy. Good boy, son. Good boy. Are you waiting for your grandma? Good boy, son. When he's like standing inside the long grass, all he sees is that white patch on his head. He's looking through the grass. Right, so I've got to go back past the island where they had all the logs piled up. Back past the Kirship Bothy up there, beyond that there broken wall, right at the top of the ridge on the road. Good boy, son, good boy. I'm going back the car now. Going back the car now, good boy. Going home. I'm going home now. Good boy. Going home now. Right, so that's where the road goes up and then starts going into the trees. It's quite a nice walk going along there. That side to go towards the Bothy.